Hi everyone, my name is Dawn. So for this week's interactive reading, I have a picture up of two tigers. One is red, like the normal orange striped tiger, and then the other one is a white striped tiger. Okay, so they were left and right. So again, this week I'm using the Wisdom of Avalon deck by Clipper and Reed. That's the back of the card there, and then there's a few of the cards there. Okay, right, so first of all we'll start with left. Okay, so for those of you who are guided to left, we have the deer. Okay, and the deer represents gentleness and diplomacy. So for this week, those of you who chose left, it is all about kind of being a bit more gentle with yourself and with others, and being a bit more compassionate and showing compassion to other people. You mightn't understand exactly what they're going through, so try not to hold judgment against that person for what you feel is right or wrong, or just be there for that person and show them compassion and love as well. Okay. The other side of it though is the diplomacy. Sometimes being a diplomat is really, really hard because you can see like each side of the story, and you can understand each person's or each area that the people are in, and they're coming forward with their story or their problems and their issues. But don't allow yourself to carry that energy with you. Just leave it as that person's. Okay, that is theirs, it is not yours. Okay, so as much as you can empathize and sympathize and show compassion and love to that person and their situation, don't allow yourself to fully immerse and carry that around all the time, because we each have our own individual issues and problems that we need to take care of on a day-to-day basis. But please do be gentle and diplomatic to a certain extent, and then be able to kind of be like, right, well, I'm on the other end of the phone, but if that person rings and it's not a good time, then you're allowed to say, I can't really talk now, or can you call me tomorrow, I'm tired, I'm whatever. No is a valid answer, and being gentle and diplomatic, it sometimes stops people from allowing themselves to be brave enough and strong enough to say, no, that's not how it's going to happen now. Okay. The other side of it as well is, I know I'm kind of talking about our feelings and our things towards other people. Okay, but make sure you're being gentle and compassionate and loving towards yourself. We spend all our time, we are the voice that we hear every day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It does not stop. So please try and be more gentle and kinder with your words to yourself, because what you're thinking up here and then what you're projecting out into the outside world and into the universe and all the energies and everything, they mightn't be of equal comparison. They may be miles off. They may be just literally continents away from each other. So try and connect the two. So if you're saying like, yes, I do want that, but inside you're like, no, I really don't, I don't. Try and, find a reason. Already the reasons why you don't, but try and kind of word it and stand up for yourself a bit more as well. Okay. A lot of people, when they are gentle and compassionate, they kind of get lost in the kind of in the tide, in the rip current, essentially. So you need to stop and take a deep breath and say it. Okay, just be like, no, this is not happening, or yes, this is what I want. End of. Bottom line, that is what I want out of life, or that is what I want in this situation, or etc, whatever it is. So stand up for yourself a bit more and speak your mind. Again, be gentle and diplomatic, and don't just be vengeance. Sorry, don't be after, like, full of venge and rage. Let that go. Okay, just say it because it's true to you in here and it's true to you here. Okay, so you need to make everything in sync. Okay, just remember that all the energies that you send out, the universe is listening to, and so is spirit and your loved ones as well. So make sure you're on the same wavelength in mind, body and soul. Okay, right, so that was left. Okay, Now, and we moved on to right. Okay, so right, it's the mystery. Sometimes we're not allowed to know all the answers, and for myself personally, it's one of those things when people come and ask me different questions or they want to know exactly the ins and outs of certain situations. It's literally that I'm not allowed to be shown, and if I am shown, I'm not allowed to tell, purely because life, there has to be some element of mystery. Sometimes it's literally just all about taking a big leap of faith and trusting in yourself, trusting in your gut, trusting your intuition, trusting everything, every fibre of your being, and allowing yourself to go with it and roll with it. I do feel for a lot of you that picked this particular side, the right side, it's a case of, do you continue on your journey straight forward, exactly blow by blow, like you've already foreseen or that you've been told, or how you feel it's going to work, and go along with the tide and all the twists and the turns in the road in life, okay? Or do you completely change and be like, nah, screw that, I'm doing it this way, I'm doing it my way, in Frank Sinatra's words, but I'm doing it my way. And that is up to you, and that is the mystery, okay? There's no big, there's no bells and whistles with it. It's literally, what do you feel is right for you? What is right for you in this situation? Yes, it's great to have advice and to be given kind of guidance. Of course it is. We all need that at times, myself included. We all need it. But the greatest piece of advice I can give to anyone, what does your gut say? What is your intuition telling you? Does it smell? I use this. I was told this. In a reading yesterday. If it smells like a fish, looks like a fish, then it probably is a fish. Okay. And for me, when I received that message, it was about, like, you know, when someone is telling you something and making it all big and shiny and marvelous and fantastic, but you're still kind of something not quite right there. You know, go with that intuition. Just because it's all bright and shiny and brand new and it's all marvellous, doesn't mean it's the right step for you. It doesn't mean it's right for you. Just because it's right for everybody else, this is your life and you are unique in your life. This is your story, nobody else's. So go with your own intuition. For others, though, the mystery is, I do feel like some of you have taken, we'll say, a left or right hand turn and you really shouldn't have. But learn from that mistake, learn and get back on path and get back on track and get back to where you feel you're meant to be. Okay, just because something didn't work out doesn't mean that the next won't work out. Okay, so don't beat yourself up because you decided to try something or go somewhere or do something or whatever the case is. Trust yourself again. Okay, don't be like, I'm never ever going to trust anyone again. I'm never going to do that to myself again. I'm never going to do this, that and the other. That's part of life too. That is the learning. That is how we move up. That's essentially how we level up in life. So trust yourself a bit more. Okay, so that's the card there, mystery. Okay, now before I finish, I'm actually going to, there were some people that I noticed when they were choosing left or right that they were torn between two. And this card is for those people who are kind of stuck in the middle. They're in that big giant grey area of life where you're just stuck at a T-junction or stuck in sitting on top of a roundabout, and you're just like, which exit do I take? 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 if it's a massive roundabout. Where do I go from here? Okay, so this is your guidance. Okay, disruption. Okay, for those of you who feel like you're stuck in the middle, I'm really sorry, the song, Stuck in the Middle of You, just, you know, clients left me, jokers to the right. I'm sorry, that's exactly what I'm actually been told, and it's a great song. So anyway, so disruption. For those of you who are in this situation currently and possibly have been there for a little while, this card is signifying that you need this downtime. You need to kind of stop and refocus and decide, really decide and choose it. Okay, the disruption, it's after turning your whole world upside down. It's left you just, with no clues where you're going, what you're doing, how you're going to do it, nothing. Have some faith. You're going to have to take a turn and just trust blind faith. Okay, just take that jump and just wherever the chips fall, go with it. It is what it is, and if something, if there's sometimes when this kind of happens, it's kind of like, right, well, wherever the chips fall, that's where they're going to be. Okay, but what's meant for you won't pass you. And that is something that I do believe in. If something is meant for you, it's not going to pass you. It might have presented itself, but it's not fully evolved, or you're not properly in the right space, or, you haven't leveled up enough, or, there's all different reasons for different things. But this is more about kind of just go with it, trust and move along with the flow of life. The more you kind of cling on and just out of sheer stubbornness won't move, that's where the issues fall into place, and that's where the major disruption comes in, because you're so busy up here and you're so busy in your stomach and you're in here and just everywhere, and you're listening to so many people chipping, and you lose part of yourself, and part of where you're going goes as well. So just knock off all the devices for a short period of time. Try some meditation. I know a lot of people, when I've suggested meditation, they say they can't meditate because they find it too difficult. That's no problem at all. What I like to do, if I can't kind of take the necessary time out for a proper meditation, when I'm going around the house in the morning or in the evenings, I get onto YouTube and I put on some meditative music in the background, like shamanic drumming or Native American or whatever it is that you feel is right for you at that moment in time, and then listen to that in the background. Also get outside and get some fresh air and clear away the cobwebs and clear away that brain fog. And yoga is a great meditative state for your mind, body and your spirit as well. It's fantastic to kind of get you back into sync and balanced as well. Okay, so for those of you who were torn or couldn't decide, this is your card. It's time to really trust yourself and take that leap of faith on to the next stage. Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for watching this week's interactive reading. I hope that you can relate to your choice. I'd love to hear some feedback. You can contact me privately or publicly on any of the social media sites. And I will be back again probably at the weekend. I'll try and do a short kind of one card or something. Okay, right, well, thank you so much, and if you like the video and like my page, give me a like, share on, thumbs up. Okay, well, take care, bye.